ECW still has a pay-per-view penciled in for March 11th, but there's no building booked yet, and it's looking less and less likely that it will really happen. Even if the pay-per-view does happen, ECW is pretty much dead. If Heyman can...
about that pay-per-view.
If Heyman can, he may still run sporadic shows, or spot shows here and there using the ECW name, but as a real promotion, they're all but finished. If the pay-per-view does happen, WWF has agreed to allow any new signees to still work the show, and even allow former ECW stars like the Dudleys and Taz to work the show if they want. As long as Paul Heyman owns the ECW name, he'll always be able to round up enough indie stars to put on a live show or a pay-per-view under the ECW banner.
If only.
Yeah, right. But without television, that's not a very profitable business. You think? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like ECW just got too big for their britches.
How is that even possible? Because I'm gonna take a pause here because I'm gonna get some heat. Because ECW sucked.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you're breaking any new ground by saying that, but yeah, you might piss off a few people. I don't know, man. It was a thing, but that can only last for so long. What they're doing, man, it was like the hot shotting of the Attitude Era. Like, it was hot for a while, and then it's like, all right, well, now we actually got to have wrestling.
Yeah.
So
going through that right now with another company.
You've got to be able to
started hot and then show their hand.
Yeah, you've got to be able to do more than just hot shot and whatever else. So, yeah, but I don't know. It's ECW was a phenomenon for a while.
Well, here's the thing, it was the first one to really do all the stuff it did. That's why it's remembered like that.
Right. But anyway, the last few syndicated networks that still have ECW on the schedule ended up airing old rerun episodes from back in September, since the company has stopped producing TV. With the lack of shows and TV...
That's going to happen.
What?
So yeah, that's going to happen.
Yeah. But with the lack of shows and TV and everyone looking for work elsewhere, it's become more and more apparent that ECW is almost certainly dead. Yeah.
It would outlast WCW, I believe. To be fair.
Did it?
I think it was after WCW closed.
Huh. I did not
know
knowledge.
That. I don't think it was closed when Heyman joined WWE. I don't think it was officially closed yet.
No, they ran like one last spot show in Arkansas or whatever the hell, and Tommy Dreamer was there to turn the lights out, which... I mean, if you're going to have a wrestler there to turn the lights out, it should be him. But good grief, man. Like, Heyman couldn't even show up to say goodbye. It's just like, you got it, Tommy.
Well, it's like, showing up to a loved one's funeral. It's hard. It was his life, dude.
Yeah, I get that. But it's like, so, but my thing is like my uncle did this to my aunt before. It's like, when they had to put their dog down, he's like, it's too tough for me. You go do it alone. It's like, that's kind of effed up to pawn it off on somebody like that. It's like, couldn't you, like, I'm sure it was tough for Tommy, considering he'd been there since early ass days.
Ish.
Yeah, right.